It's on now.
Okay, well, you gotta tell them what you're doing here, I think. Ladies and gentlemen,
They can figure it out.
it never stops. We got a 16 pill that needs rejuvenation. It was a 2879 Toshiba box, and now we're gonna put HG 2879Cs in it. So retunage, new pills. Actually, got to make new splitters and combiner, and whatever else we find in there. But because it's an old box, we have to pull out the board, and we have to refit the pill slots. They're not big enough, as we told you in another video before. They fit Toshibas perfectly, and the HGs are slightly bigger. So you have to take the whole board out, and you have to open them up a little bit. We use a Dremel and a grinder.
Dremel and a grinder. It's an old band I used to play.
Dremel and grinder?
Yeah, Dremel and grind.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that one?
Yeah, a lot of hardcore music.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue collar people like it a lot. Well, while you're taking the board off,
Yes.
I'm going to build a combiner.
Excellent. Thusly, because we need a bigger combiner, right? Because these are
Pretty good explanation.
these are for an 8 pill.
Yeah, those are only a double for 2 4-pill sections. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 pill sections. Say that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pill sections.
Yeah, 4 4-pill sections.
Where'd my screw go? It's in there.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Are you having fun yet?
Oh yeah.
So, to get the heat sinks off the board, you have to get to the screws. And Mr. 711 originally built this box 20 years ago, and he had the nerve to build it right. And he put this big giant power strip in it, which I love on this box. There's a couple of things I love about this box. I love the power strip, everything that was in it, and the heat sinks the thing weighs a ton. So, but you got this big giant power strip that you never see anymore, how wide that is. And so it covered up some of the screws to the heat sinks. So now we have to try to get to those screws. And it's being a lot of fun. So, see how easy this is, guys? Just open it up and change your pills. So, a bunch of little parts are gonna have to be removed off the power strip.
Got one off.
Oh, you got one off. Okay, good. And then the 103s, the capacitors, RF chokes, those have to come off, and hopefully we can get the other screws out and get the other heatsink out, and well, you know what goes on next. Clean her up, make the holes bigger, and put her back together. Okay, gotta make a combiner and a splitter for the
Amazing what you find when you work on these.
input and output transformers to combine the two pill sections. Got myself some new 14 gauge Teflon. That's some nice wire, man.
Nice.
You know how long it's supposed to be? Me either. So we'll guess. It's gotta wrap around 2 transformers and combine them. I kind of know because I used to do this. It's about that long. Probably too long, but what do you want for $1.50 a foot? Just go ahead and cut it extra long. So we have to wrap these a certain way. So what we're gonna do, make the loop. See if I remember if I got this, to do it. It's been a while. You wanna make them even on both sides, obviously. And then I squeeze. It's kind of hard to show you guys from there, but you're gonna bend this in towards the center. This wire's too good, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we gotta make some of this wire bare. So that's where we connect it to everything. This is the new fashioned way. The old fashioned way is a little different, but this is the way I do it. Then you go like so. Like so. See? Then I put in one in this side and one from the other side, like so.
Chapeau.
Nice, second one out. See? Now, we gotta wrap around this way. I hope this is long enough. I wrap it once. And I wrap it twice. I have a feeling this isn't long enough to wrap through the transformers 3 times. Oh boy, it's gonna ruin my day. Oh well, I'll try this one first. If it doesn't work, I'll remake it. I'm not gonna make another one with this length. Like that. Then this one, I come back around on this side and go through this way. Does that make sense? One, back around. It's tight because this wire is so good, man, so good. Heavy wire. Let's see if I can get this.
Got the heatsink off.
You got the heatsink?
Got the heatsink off. Got to clean the.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Got to clean the board.
One piece of wire through. It's being not nice to me.
Hmm.
Being not nice at all. I just want to go through one more time. That's all I want to do. What happens when you do stuff right and use those heavy wire?
Yeah, right.
It's very... Okay, so I got to do another... I did this one for the small transformer, this combiner, with the choke on there. Now, I'm going to do this one. It's longer for the big transformer. So what I do is I fold it in half. See, it's folded right in half. It's folded in half. That way I find the center, like so. And then I strip some off the center, because this is where we connect our coaxes, you know what I'm saying? So we do that. Now I fold that in half. I poke 28 in the eye with the end of the wire. Safety glasses when you're around me. And I fold it in half like this. I give it a little twist. I really shouldn't even twist it, but too bad. I did. And now I take the choke and put one on either side. This one goes this way and the other one goes the other way, like that. And you pull them through. Like so. Now I take one of these and I bring it through. Like so. I like doing one side complete. In other words, go through twice with one side and I do the other side. That's how I do it. These can be done differently. Where you just wrap the wire and then cut them off, and then you wrap the transformers separately and then solder them to it, which is actually I like better. I'm just not going to try it right now. I'm just going to go with what I know for right now. So I'm building this choke the way I know how to build it. So I did that one. So now this one's going to come around the other direction, like so. It's very tight with this wire. This is heavy wire. I got one. Now we got to get one more through there, and then we got both of these done. We can combine and split that 4-pill. I guess just combiners, I guess. Not really splitter. I pull these together like this. And guess what? Bada boom, bada bing.
Bam.
Voila. And these wrap through the transformer, the big transformer. I got the combiner and splitter done. And I think that's it for me for now. You know what I like? Watching somebody else work. It's so much easier when you do it.
Yeah.
So he's going to take the screws out, clean up the, well, he cleaned that one already. Heat sinks, do the dremeling, clean the board up, and put it back together.
That's it.
Radio. So he's got the board cleaned up on the back side. He's got the heat sinks cleaned up, right?
Yeah.
You got all the, you gonna test them, see if they fit?
I tested them already.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
That takes a long time.
Yep.
It'll take 30 seconds to grind those out?
Yep.
Each.
I had to redo this one once.
You did? That's a lot of work.
It was extra work.
Actually, it doesn't take 30 seconds. I don't want to exaggerate.
Oh, it took me a couple minutes.
Yeah. But that's it. So now we can start putting it back together, right?
Bzz, bzz, bzz. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, good. Let's do that. Trying to get those heat sinks back on there. And then we're ready to rock and roll. A few screws, put the thing back in. What do you think?
Yep. Then we start building.
Nice. I got the combiners. I got the chokes for the combiners for the input and output transformers. We got all the caps we need. 150s, 100s. We gotta check them all anyway. And we'll start putting it back together.
Oh, I forgot about that one screw that's underneath that board. I gotta get that out of there.
Just rewinding that 4-pill section. I could have guessed. I should have used 16 gauge, huh? I like the 14, but 16 would have worked.
Now, is it bad for them to cross over each other or something?
I like to go underneath every time. That's my MO. It will work the same. It won't matter. You know what I mean? I just like to make it neat.
Underneath every time. You need this.
Okay, this is the first time 28's ever wrapping a transformer, set of transformers.
Making history. It's the first and could possibly be the last.
We'll see if there's magic smoke.
Oh man, I got a little thing in there.
Little thing?
I got a little thing stuck in there.
Called a knot?
No. A capacitor.
Oh. That should work good to have a capacitor jammed inside the tube of the transformer.
Yeah, I've been known to call them resistors and whatnot.
Do you have a 100 puff resistor? No. Maybe they make them. I don't know.
I think I got it.
You got it? You all wrapped up?
Looks
You got 3 on that side, 2 on the other side. Now we just snip, tin, and glue?
Across somewhere. I don't know. Something didn't go underneath. It's not pretty. That's what he said. Yeah, he didn't build it to ever come apart.
Okay, so now we're changing the input capacitance from 270 to 150.
And we're saving these parts because they're about $1 trillion a piece now.
Prices are going up, yes. So we'll change the 4 input capacitors, the 270s to 150, and then we'll change the 4 output capacitors, so the output of the 4-pill sections, from 150s to 100s. And then we gotta put in the combiner and splitter, do a few more things, get the board back in, and then put all the pills in. We have to put the 620s on the output transformers.
Oh, yeah.
You got 1000s on there now, but everybody wants me to do 1500 puff, but you know what? This is what I have, so we're gonna put them on there and see how it works. I think it's gonna work.
They want you to do 1500?
There's been speculation on the actual puffage
Oh,
between like 15 and 1600 puff, you know?
yeah.
On my test box, my one pill, I had 1620 and it seemed to kick. But maybe it'll do even more. I
Right.
guess we'll do this and we'll learn, right?
Yep.
We'll finally get what's perfect and okay, so trying to finishing up the tuning on this thing. Putting those output capacitors in. So I think next we'll get those combiners into place and splitters. We'll get that board back in. Start put some pills in. Shooing. Okay, we're ready to slip it in. We put the combiner and the splitter in there. All the tuning was changed. And some other stuff here and there. And now we're going to put it back in the case. And then the pills could be put in. How long has it been now? About 3 hours?
What time is it? 9? 4.
4 hours.
Yeah, I got here like 5, right?
4 hours and we haven't put the pills in yet.
Right.
Had to take it apart, change all the tuning, use the Dremel to open up all the pill holes. You know, you got to put everything back in and to make new, you know, combiners and splitters. You know, rewrap a 4-pill section, change some 103s, make a new coax, 316 coax. You know, usual stuff.
Yeah.
But it'll probably be a total of 5 hours by the time we're done. In case anybody's wondering how long it's going to be, I'm gonna get a clock on the table.
Yeah.
So you start videoing, you can see what time it is. Then we shut the camera off. You see how much time lapses.
Right.
And that's another thing I could do, time lapse. You'd like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Okay, so we're gonna try to get this thing in place and start putting pills in. Woo. Woo.
Okay, I'm over here at 22's house. He kicked me out of the driver's seat, and he is now soldering in the pills into the 16 pill.
I'm speed soldering.
Yeah, he couldn't take my
I need to get something done.
he couldn't take my speed anymore. He was going crazy. The only reason I sat there as long as I did yesterday was because he was sick, and I think that was the only reason. And today he's feeling better, so he's like, "Look out!"
You're right.
Yeah, we got one. In
That's you do that on anything
pill
over
right
like a 3-pill.
But
4
not on
pill,
the-
6 pill, 8 pill, 16 pill. After 16 pill, you got to use doorknobs.
Right,
It's just too much voltage. I've actually arced one of these before. When I was in a bigger box, I just couldn't handle it.
But this one here only has it on the output side, not on the input.
Right. I got the tuning pretty good on here.
Yeah.
But if I had another one,
Yeah.
I'd put it in here.
Okay.
Why not? It's $10. It's the tuning of the box is everything, man. That's why my boxes crank. And not only crank, but they sound phenomenal. You can hear yourself talking, resonating through the box.
Yeah.
Because I get the tuning perfect. I would definitely put a brass tuning tube capacitor on the input and output of every box over a 3-pill. I would even put one on the 3-pill maybe on the output section. But everything else up to a 16-pill, I'd put one on input and output and just tune it perfect.
Yeah.
Why not?
Makes sense.
What, are you afraid to spend, $20? It doesn't make any sense after building a box like this.
Right. The only fear would be, like you say, the thing arcing out, but anything under a 16 pill would be fine.
Right, then you don't need, these doorknobs. But then what you have to do at that point is find out what the perfect on a bigger box. If you ever get there past the 16 pill, And you find a doorknob that's the right size.
Right.
Or you run 2 of them, you know, and combine them so that you can get them going. But everything in this box, I don't care how much money you spend on parts, how long you sit here, how long you make each wire perfect. If you don't tune it right, you might as well throw it in the garbage. It's a waste. So that final tuning to me is a big. I could build this entire box and get it very close, you know, without the tuning tubes, because I kind of know what the, you know,
Right.
what the tuning is, and then I'll spend 3 or 4 hours final tuning it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Then they just kick.
Right.
So
And
that's just me.
but to clarify what you're saying about these tubes, like if you wanted to replace it with a doorknob like that, you fine tune it with the tubes, then you disconnect the tube, measure.
Yeah, you
what
measure
it
the
is.
capacitance. The funny part is, it tends to never be exactly right.
Right.
Like if I measure the capacitance on this tube, if I pull it off of here,
Yeah.
and I measure the capacitance,
Right.
and I put the exact capacitance on here with, say, a doorknob, it's not exactly the same because of the lead length and where it sits
right,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. So you'll actually see it on your meter.
Right.
I'm just going to use an example. It's showing 10 watts, right?
Right.
It's maxing out at 10 watts, and it's 47 puffs. So you get a 47 puff doorknob put in there. Now it's showing 8 or 9 watts. You know, so you have to go a little bigger, see if it works, and a little smaller, see if it works, so you get the same max output. You can do it. It just, like I said, I spend hours in the final tune.
Yeah.
My feeling is, it's not really just about a few more watts. It tends to resonate more, and the audio just is awesome. You can hear yourself talking through the box. That's one of the ways I tune. Like if I feel it's doing max output and really working good, and I don't hear it talking through the box, I'm not done. There's something wrong.
Right.
You should be able to talk and hear it buzzing. And once you hear that, guess what? That's what it sounds like outside the box. It's going to be cranking.
Audio.
Audio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think anyone could do this if I can do it. I'm not a tech. I didn't go to school for it. I'm not, you know, I don't build them to sell them or anything. It's just a hobby. And if I could do this, I think anyone could do it, you know. A lot of people enjoy doing this. I do it because I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you like it, you know.
Yeah.
I guess the people watching like it, else they wouldn't be watching.
Right.
But, you know, I started it off a little different. I've been doing this a long time, and I never built a box. I worked on a 1 pill, a 2 pill, and a 4 pill, you know. And then one day I decided I'm just going to build a box, so I started with a 64 pill. I just figured if I could build a 64 pill, I could build anything, right? It took me hundreds of hours to do it. We're going to do a video on that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have a lot of video on that, even time-lapse stuff and everything.
Yeah.
But I did it, and it works.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot. I made a lot of mistakes in there, too. I'm going to redo the 64 pill. It's not perfect. But I learned a lot. But if you just start with a 2 pill, once you learn a 4 pill section like this, these two are combined together. It makes a 4 pill section, right?
Right.
Once you learn that, guess what? You build another one, and you combine them. You build another one, and you combine them. You build another one, combine. Guess what? You got a 16 pill. The output tuning and input tuning is not too hard to do. You can use these tuning tubes. And all the tuning on all the 4 pill sections are just like combining the sections. And that's what your combiners are here. Combine. It's not that difficult, man. It is at first, you know, it's a little mind-boggling. It's the little things, how to connect them and where to go.
Right. Right.
You know, but once you get it, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
I like these here. You know, my little tuning coils, I call them.
Yeah.
I might want to replace those. I think I need 2 wraps or 2.5 wraps to get max, but I'm going to find out because I know what this box should do.
Right. Right.
This box was season it on 14.5 volts. It should have no problem talking at 3,000, and I think it even turned up to 3,800. My 16 pill in my truck, I run it at about 3,400 watts. I dead key at 3,400. My box runs pretty cool at 3,400, and that's hammering it. Okay, those are standard HG 2879s, and not C's.
Right.
And it stays pretty cool
Yeah.
at 3,400 bird, and the audio's good because the way I tune it, the radio I use, 711 radio.
Yeah.
His radio's never maxed out. You can turn his radio all the way up, it still swings forward. If you get a radio you turn all the way up and it swings back or it doesn't swing forward, throw it away. It's a waste of time. I mean, you spend all this money and stuff, get the right radio.
Yeah. Right. Right.
And like I said in the other video, I'm having he's building one for me now. It's almost done. A new gen.
Yeah.
The next gen, 29. Wait till you see that stupid thing, okay? Everyone's going to want one. I mean, they're sick. And that's going to drive the living, you know what, out of these DC amplifiers. In the car, you got the right antenna system, which is another whole game in itself. I mean, that's you could do 100 videos on that. And there's stuff out there no one even knows exists. But if you got the right antenna system in your mobile, we like to use 2 antennas, but whatever. And you got 1,800 swinging forward. Like we like to key like between 800 and 1,000 and swing up to 1,800, 2,000 bird. Screaming audio. You'll talk skip everywhere.
Talk shows.
And then if you want to have more fun, you just crank it up like I do on my 16 pill at 3,400. My 16 pill showed like 3,800 bird. And I said, I can't turn that up anymore. But yeah, I mean, this is good stuff, man. We're gonna get these C's in here and see if you see any magic smoke or if it's gonna work. That's how we go, man.
No magic smoke allowed. All right, let's get back to this 16 pill.
Alrighty.
No, it's busted.
Okay.
No flash. What do we got?
20-watt scale. Come here, test center. Don't forget, 711 built radios.
Let me zoom in on
Hello,
it.
radio. Hello, radio.
There's his number if anybody wants to call it.
Okay, this is a 7-watt radio. This scale is on a 20-watt scale.
Yeah, it's a 29. Whoops.
I like it.
Do that again. Nice.
711 built. I'm gone. Okay, we tried this.
3 pill?
We tried this. Oops.
We are on the dummy load now.
What do you call me?
Grits.
200-watt scale. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Hello. It's key 200 for testing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello, radio. Hello. Slam. Hello, radio. Absolutely not enough juice to run this thing.
You got enough juice? You don't have enough juice?
Anybody ever singing my song? Oh yeah, I could hear it buzzing like crazy in the box, but it's not doing any watts because this guy needs a lot more juice. I'm running that power supply on one battery. It's 200 amp power supply. This thing needs 500 amps. You know what I mean? But we want to make sure it's working, and we don't see any magic smoke. Does anybody hear me? 22 station got down. Listen to it buzz. Hello, everybody.
How many watts?
Here's my meter right there. Oh, how many watts? Oh, it's only doing like 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah,
RMS or peak?
RMS. Oh, well, I guess you can call it peak. Hello, radio. And that's crazy because it should be a lot more.
We're hitting it with a 3 pill. And
Oh, it should do a lot. It just doesn't have the juice. I can tell you right now. Feel this ground. That one's not too warm yet. I guarantee
it's not bad.
It's gonna get warmer. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Hello, hello, radio. Hello, radio. 1111. Hello. Now, okay, you see what it's doing, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing this for a reason.
Right.
Okay.
Reference.
Right. So you see what it's doing, right? Hello, radio. Hello. Hello, everybody. The clown with the big red nose got down. The man with the cotton candy truck. We have 42 passengers in the back seat, stepping. Now all we're gonna do is add the 620s on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because this is a C box.
Right, right.
This is a 2879 C box, so the tuning on the output transistors are different.
Right.
We have 30s, 330s on the inputs, and 1,000 here. So we're gonna add 680 because that's all I have right now.
Okay.
You know what it's doing, right?
Yep.
I'll key it one more time. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. 11111. 22 got down. All we're gonna do is add those down and key it up again.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
I have them right here.
Okay, we'll be back. No, you're good.
What?
Okay, what did
Radio only.
Wait, what did we do?
Well, what we did is we added 680 puffs on the top of each of these large transformers down to 680. I really want 500s. I just don't have them. So we added 680 puffs to the 1,000. So it's 1,680 puffs. That's all we did. Let's see if it does more watts. The transformers we kept at 330, the same as they always are.
Oh, okay.
Those might have to be changed too, because I'm hearing you want about 500 there.
Oh.
But we'll get to that later.
So that's all we did.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
hello radio, hello. That's radio, 20 watt radio. Hello. That's just my radio. It's 20 something watts.
Oh, gotcha.
But you know, it's really, let's put it on RMS and see how. That's about it. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's accurate. I had it on my bird meter,
Yeah.
it was 8 or 9 watt. Remember I was talking to you yesterday?
Yep.
That thing's actually pretty accurate on RMS.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go to 200 scale. And put it on peak. And just turn the box on by itself. Hello, radio. It can't drive it. Isn't that funny? It can't drive it. So let's put this on and see what it does. Hello, hello. Hello, radio. It's actually doing less watts. Hello? You see it? See what it's doing? Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. It's actually doing less watts. Hello, radio. See it?
What the?
Yeah, it might be too many puffages.
Something's not nice.
Yeah, it might be too many puffs. We on the one pill we had 620, so we had 1620. Let me pull this out, see if it changes it. Oh, that's the wrong way. Nope. Let me try it like this so when I'm tuning it. Check. Check that out. It's radio only. Isn't that funny? So let's see what it can do. Is it warm in here?
Yeah.
It is?
I mean, it's not hot, but I gotta take my sweatshirt off. So right now you're doing the radio into the big box?
Yeah.
Only, no driver.
No driver.
And you're just tuning it, trying to get it.
Don't do what I just did.
What'd you do?
Don't grab that when you're keying up. You'll cry. I don't have any really watts going through it, but if you do that, it's bad.
So what do you got the scale on?
I have it on 20 watt scale. It's doing less than the radio.
Good God. So this...
Oh dear. Oh dear. You can see it's out of tune because it wants to back up on. Hello. Is it, see? Let me whisper. So that's too much puffage. We need something else. Okay, we change them. I'll find out what I have. We'll change them. We'll try something else. We'll put 330s or something on there. I could even double them up. I could do a 330 and a 150, whatever I want. Let's try something different.
Okay. We'll be back.
I got a little bit of a cold, of course. We went back to 1,000 puffs. I want to see what it'll do with just a radio going into it. Hello, radio.
So we took these off. Yeah, it wouldn't even key up before, remember? It wouldn't key it up.
Hello, radio. That's just the radio. It's doing about the same. You notice that?
It's like the radio's almost just passing through.
Hello, radio. Oh, wow. That's, yeah. Hello, radio. Now we do this. We do something different.
You want to try tuning it again?
Okay, it holds right there. Yeah, now I can tune it a little easier.
Just dim in the lights.
That turned down a little bit. Look at the voltmeter.
Oh, we ain't got no juice, man. We're gonna blow a pill.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blow it up.
If you go too low, you blow a pill.
We're gonna try the 400. 400. Let's go this way. A little more. A little more. A little more. Staying about 450. It'll usually start going the other way now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gotta come out a little bit. A little more.
That looks like 500 from here.
Okay. Radio. Hello, radio. Ooh-wee. Okay, so it's doing 1,000. We need to try just a little bit of puffage.
Okay.
So we try something different.
Okay. We'll do that. What's it doing?
So that's a radio. Ah. Okay, let's see if we turn this on. We get anything out of it now. Really turn that to 4,000. Oh. Oh. Hello. Look at the juice.
What the heck's it doing?
Hello. Hello, 1-1. Hello. It's really drawing down harder. Did we do anything different?
What do you mean we changed those? What did we put on there now?
We put 220s.
Yeah,
I mean, the juice. I mean, what's that volts? Hello. Hello.
Holding it,
Oh.
what is it?
It did more with those off.
It did?
It did.
Do it again.
Audio. 111.
Oh yeah, that's
Hello, radio.
Isn't that about where it was going before?
Yeah, so I don't like. So I think what we have to do is take them off and put it in the truck.
Oh really?
It just doesn't have juice. I can't, you know?
Oh.
I think it's just drawn down so hard it won't do any more wattages. I don't have any caps, I don't have any. I got those power supplies, but it's only a couple hundred amps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we take them off and we have to put it in the truck. It's screaming loud. I mean, I can hear it talking.
Right, yeah.
So okay, let's do that.
But how could it not need to be tuned with HGs in it? I'm confused
Not
by
the
that.
same. Because there's multiple. It's different when you
Oh,
start
because it's the
stacking
16 pill.
when we start stacking capacitance.
Yeah.
It changes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we'll see, because your 6 pill doesn't have them.
that's
And
true.
that thing is absolutely outrageous.
That's
So
true.
let's try it. And then they're getting warm, man. These C pills, my opinion is they get hot.
Yeah, yeah.
You need juice. You need fans with these things. And
Yeah.
we got fans.
We got fans. Okay, we're gonna take them back off. We're gonna take off these.
Back off.
What did we put on?
220s.
We can take these 220s back off. So basically, it puts this box back to an original tuning of a Toshiba box.
No,
No?
regular HGs.
How? What's different?
Because these are 150s
Oh yeah, we changed those.
and those are 100s. Toshiba is 270 and 150s. But
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering if my tuning coils, remember I mentioned that to you?
Yeah.
It could be the micro Henrys right here, baby. This is what they call the L circuit. If you don't have this L circuit, which is a combination of your impedance coil, which I call it, and your capacitance, if it's not right, it won't work right either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I don't know why I have one turn on here. I can't remember. This box hasn't been worked on in so long, I cannot remember. I want 2 to 2.5 turns on here.
Even with that.
At this size loop.
Yeah, I hear you. Should we just change it?
I can change it.
Maybe we should do that. Huh?
It's easy. I can make them right now. Let's try it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna pull those two. What are they? 220s.
We're gonna pull the 220s off of here. We're gonna make some bigger coils, or I want 2 or 2.5 turns on the coils, at least 2 turns.
Okay. And then we'll try it one more time, and then we'll put it in the truck and try it.
Right.
Okay.
I'll just do 3 turns. You know what I mean? I like them bigger, but this is how I will do it. We'll make our. See?
Very nice.
And then I'll straighten it out or whatever I got to do. So I'll just cut it for now. Oops. and then I'll take this one off and I'll match the length. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So what I do now is I take them and I turn them. See, like that, right? And then I could straighten these out when I get it into place.
Yeah.
Regular screwdriver, take off the cap, which I should have probably taken off, by the way.
Why?
Because I could just use the tube.
Oh.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of not use this right now.
Okay.
That was just my thing, you know what I mean? So we take that off of there. Goes like that. Now when we go to take this off, it will come right off, like so. We take it off the new combiner. And by the way, we want to mention this tip on this soldering gun. When they get bad, or when they get old, and they start looking like they're pitting or something, change it. Because the inside of these tips start kind of delaminating or going bad.
Right.
You have a hard time getting it to solder. When you get a new tip, it's like instant melt. It's awesome. It really helps you when you're doing a lot of soldering. So I get that pre-done. I get that on there. Get this over here. Ooh, it's getting hot already.
Wow.
We go like this. I'll come back to that, you know what I mean? Want to get that right the way we want to get it. And then we can clipperino, baby. Where's my other cutters? Doesn't matter. I use these like so. Make sure that extra scrap metal goes into your box.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before you turn it on.
Yeah, yeah, that's always fun.
And then you learn that you don't do that again. But I'm feeling pretty good about that, okay? That connection is really important. Really important. So we're going to see if that magnetic field is going to help us at all. We're going to use just the tuning tube. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Pulled the two, what were they?
220s. Pull them off the big transformers.
Pulled these 220s off.
We're going to see what happens now with this audio. Audio. Nothing. Audio. Audio. Oh, my audio is down. Talking about audio. Hello. That's just the radio. Which might be a good sign. Oh, okay. Audio. Oh, so we're about 1,000 again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to retune it now with this new.
Something blew. What
I
blew?
blew the breaker downstairs.
We ran out of AC voltage. We'll be back.
We're at about 1,000 right there. So we're not far off from what we were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Let's see if I can get it to be 1,000. Audio. Audio. I had it pretty good. Audio. You hear it just diving? Audio. It's just diving.
Ain't got juice.
Do I have it hooked up to the... Yeah, I have one battery hooked up. Audio. Okay, it's pretty close to where it's supposed to be. Audio. It's on the dummy load. So the only thing I can do now is put another coil here just so they match. Ooh, this thing's working, baby.
On the input.
On the input. We're just gonna tune it for best output right now. You think I should change the other coil?
The input one? I don't know.
It's all about time. That's why I say. I wouldn't go in the truck and just bump it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what time is 9 o'clock at night.
It's 9 o'clock. It is not.
It's 9 o'clock. Look at that little thing over there.
Where's it?
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:02 p.m.
It's 9:02 p.m. This is a work night. I don't know if these people know we work. Okay. Why is it 9 o'clock? How'd that happen?
Because you were soldering. I'm dying to put another coil in there, but I don't want to do it right now.
Let's do it. It only took you 5 minutes to do the last one.
Okay, all right.
Unless you don't want to. Let me turn the
thinking
juice
about
on.
you, man. I don't have to get up till 7 o'clock in the morning. So
7?
take the juice off.
You get up earlier than me.
Hey, man. Who am I kidding? 7 o'clock, I never make it till 7.
Right.
4 dogs.
Wait, let me unplug this thing.
Yep.
What? Say that again?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try this one more time. See if this is going to work the way we want it to work today, or maybe not. Who knows? Let's try it. Okay, so
You need power.
I need power. That's just dumb.
There's something wrong with that 3-pill.
I blow that up too. Power supply's messing up. I ain't got time to check it out.
Everything's blowed up.
Oh, look at that. Way out of whack now. You see it? That's what I'm saying. When you start messing,
Shoot. Put the other one back on.
it will.
I
I
reckon.
want to try something.
Oh. You want me to turn the power off?
No.
Okay.
You just about found out why you turn the box off. Or unplug it, I should say. You know.
Right.
Let's see if this changes anything at all.
Oh, went right back.
Radio. It's actually a little better. Radio. I never could whistle. You see that thing dive?
Yeah.
It starts at 1,000 watts and dives back. Can't
Yeah.
handle it.
Thank God you're only putting 200 watts into it.
Radio. See that?
Yeah.
Diving back. I just don't have the juice. It's running pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I could try across here once. A little different though. I'll show you what I mean. I'll kind of cheat on this one.
Want me to turn the juice off?
No.
No?
No, it's okay. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go across like this, okay? So I'm gonna solder it here first, so I'll be able to hold it with the pliers. That's on there good. That's on there good. We could take this piece off of here too. Ladies and gentlemen. You don't need the stuff hanging off, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, radio. Oh, radio. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Oh, radio. Okay. I think it just needs juice. I think if we put it into the vehicular. Anybody hear me singing my song? Woo! Running better.
Yeah.
Definitely running better. So we have to try to tune this tube just one more time. I should really tune the input, but we don't have time.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
Yep.
Want to try it? It's really easy. I saw. That's why I always legs on here.
Yeah.
So if I want to try to tune it over here, I put this leg out here like this and solder it, and I hook it out. We don't have to do that right now because I hear it buzzing, and that's where this comes from.
Right.
Yeah, they're showing 11 hundo. As high as we want. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know I'm somewhere in between there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me let it charge for 30 seconds. It was tuned pretty good. Yeah, I got a little more. I say it's right here. For now. Audio. Let my key it. Hello, radio. What's up? The clown with the big red nose about to blow a fuse. You see it flicker?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it wants to suck some juice out of this configure. I got down. Ooh, that thing's nice and hot. I like. Okay, let me put the fans on and we bring it to your truck and should do some serious watts. I can, just by the way it's buzzing.
Yeah.
Now that we recoiled it and got rid of that doorknob and we're running this tube, this L circuit should be really good right now. And then I think this tuned out fine with the bar on there.
Yeah.
And we might have to retune the final input, but right now it's pretty good. I can tell just by the way it's buzzing. Yeah. You know, so, and it's drawing a ton of amps, so it's making watts. So we just need to try it with somewhere it has juice. So we put the top on, put the fan on, let it cool off, and we bring out.
14. We go.
Cut the juice.
Now let me get the video going on this side. Okay, so I'm running the 5-pill C box into the 16-pill we just built. Worldwide. That's a 10,000 watt slug, swinging up to 1,800 birds.
Sounded real good on this sound. I mean, absolutely clean and perfect. What are you keying?
Showing nothing. No dead key, virtually.
You got a lot of swing.
Yeah, let me turn it up a little bit. I got no switches, so hold on, let me make another video. Yeah, key in 400, talking at about worldwide. That's 1,800 right there, I think. World, no, more like 1,600. Swinging up to 1,600 birds break. I'll go in the back, turn them off, and I'll go check to see if it's hot, and I'll be right back. Okay, there's my 5-pill, ice cold. Feel the back, you gotta feel the back here where the air comes out. It's lukewarm. Now the 16-pill blows out, and it's, I won't even call it lukewarm, it's just slightly warm. So 16-pill is running good. I want to show you what slug I got in there. If I could focus. Can you see that? 10K slug going out. Okay? I've got about, and in this vehicle, not the greatest reflect. I got about 10 watts reflect when I'm doing 1,800 bird. So obviously I got to do some fine tuning in this vehicle, but there it is. Be right back.
66V, Barefoot Galaxy DX66V. That's what's running the 5-pill and the 16-pill tonight. Got the audio at 2 o'clock. Got the dial on at about 10 o'clock. 5-pill into our 16-pill tonight. So that's the Barefoot radio right there. Break.
Okay, go turn everything on and come on back. I'll get you reported. We'll do a good comparison.
14.
Okay, I'm recording. Let's hear with everything on.
Alright, that's everything on right there. Worldwide. Well, the batteries must have charged up a little bit. Worldwide. She's swinging up to a good 1,800 now. Got my foot in the throttle a little bit. Oh yeah, with my foot in the throttle, she goes up more. Dead key about 400, swinging up to about 1,600 to 1,800 bird watts in the world sound with a 10,000 watt slug. Can you hear me? Break.
Sounds absolutely perfect. That's a bad cotton picking box. That box wants to go so hard that it's just sucking all the juice out.
Well, my volts are holding pretty good, actually. I got my foot in the throttle. The volts are holding like 14.2, 14.5.
But when you charge up, you get a couple more 100 watts, right?
Well, I do it that once, yeah. Yeah, it swings up like 200 more watts, yep. But see, when I put my foot in the throttle, it holds it. Worldwide, gone.
Very loud, sounding good.